We know him as a restrictor plate draft specialist. He excels at these races, and I like this move to try and get the 34 out front. I have a feeling this may have been planned as soon as it was convenient to try and get Bounty out there, and I've watched this guy race on plate tracks before. When he gets to the lead at Daytona or Talladega, it is very difficult to wrestle it away from him.
On board with Sean Bounty, currently leading the race here, the number 34 VRX machine for the outside line. You can see Aaron Smith just down there on the bottom as he's trying to get himself with a run, and you can see how crazy it is to race around the Atlanta Motor Speedway. It is complete and utter mayhem as you reach speeds of well over 180 miles an hour like you hit at tracks like Daytona and Talladega. As Sean Bounty going to lead the way. No moves being made for 4th or 5th. As Bounty going to come down, he will pick up the white flag at Atlanta Motor Speedway. If the move's going to come for Carroll, it's got to be now. There it is! Chris Carroll ducking to the inside line. Bounty up top. Here comes Brian Hennings. What does he have for the number 99 and 34? Bounty's got the better times. He'll pull around and rip the top lane off of turn number 2. Back straightaway for the final time. Chris Carroll's got to give it one more lunge. He's got to give it everything. Down to the turns 3 and 4. Hennings picks up 2nd, trying to make the move for the lead, but Bounty off of 4. No competition. Bounty, and looks like Hennings is out of fuel, and it's going to be Sean Bounty to take the win while they crash behind across the line. What a drive for that number 34 VRX machine, as he's going to find himself with the privilege of doing some good old-fashioned burnouts at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Could not have asked for a better way to kick this race off here tonight. Only one caution for a crash on the day, and Bounty going to take the win.
How about the move to the outside? Sean Bounty takes a peek upstairs in the 34 Sprite machine. He's going for the runner-up spot to the outside of Ross Cato. Finally decided he needed to make a run at it. Hopped up in front of the 54 of Tim Matthews, and
here comes Sean Bounty on the outside line with a big push from the 54 of Tim Matthews. They're trying to overtake Anthony DeBarro and see if they can't take the race lead away from him for the first time tonight. Sean Bounty looks like he's going to get clear. He goes to the bottom, and we have a new leader through 3 and 4.
And the plate track specialist leads strong with 53 laps complete at the stripe. He leads for now the 3rd time tonight in this race, and it's a dominant performance on the bottom lane. Nobody can get closer than 4th.
10 laps between Sean Bounty and the championship. Here comes Nicholas North and Sean Bounty. Chapman and Beard trying to work the outside. The whole snarling pack we had, they're now separated.
This is Bounty's chance now. He's within striking distance of Dylan Jones to get that championship. Bounty now up to 3rd. They're looking for more. Here they go for the lead now. Bounty into turn number 3. They go to the high side. Nicholas North all over his back bumper, giving him the shot.
Who has the run? Who's going to have the run? We race to the front stretch. Washington and Jones are coming on the outside. I don't think they're going to have enough time. Does Orris stay in line and push Bounty to the win? Who's going to get it? Final time to the triangle. Here comes Sean Bounty. Sean Bounty's going to win the race and the championship here in Talladega.
The DoYourPart.org truck takes the win, takes the championship for the DoYourPart.org Truck Series. Fantastic race, fantastic season. Thank you to everybody for this one.
As we look off the back of McFadden, here comes Sean Bounty with a last-second move on, of course, Mark McFadden. He has the aid of Scott Wise. Wise and Bounty have worked together all race long.
Coming to the white flag this time by 4-car tandem up top side. Bounty with the lead. Mansell trying to push Wise as he tries to push Bounty to his first win. McFadden gets a push from Levine. Babcock takes it offset 3 wide for 3rd.
They are on the backstretch. Can Bounty do it? Can he end this season with an exclamation point? He has been the dominator all season when it comes to earning the most points. They are battling hard right now for 3rd place. Bounty and Wise out to a massive lead right now. Will Wise decide to make a move out of 4?
Here they go. Babcock inside. Bounty with a huge block. Babcock gets punched. He hits Wise into the wall. Here comes his chicanian. Sean Bounty closes out the season with his first win.
Wow, wins the championship and wins his first race here at Talladega. What a storybook ending for the 34.
And as mentioned, he already secured the championship last week. This is the icing on top of the cake.
What an awesome job to the 34. I mean, earned more bonus points than anybody else by a long shot. Finishes this season out with almost 100 points on the next driver. I mean, just a utterly consistent. I mean, it's very difficult to be consistent in a super speedway league, but Bounty somehow managed to do it.
Man, and Sean is going to be your winner.
There, the 34 makes the move to the outside. It's going to be a drag race. Watch Cherry on the outside. He doesn't have help, though.
That 34 is out there quite a bit, but I think he might have it here.
I think you're right there. Wrecking behind him. It is going to be the 34 machine of Sean Bounty, 2 for 2 in the 5-Star Cut Super Speedway Series. Back-to-back wins. You see the 34 Bounty looks back out into the outside lane. Caster line pushed by Cherry. Bounty pushed by Schramm. 2-car drag race down the back straightaway, and Bounty edges ahead midway down the back straightaway. Gonna try and get down to clear Caster line. Caster line looks low. Didn't have it there, though. I don't know what to make of that one, but Jim Caster line up the inside lane with help from Martin Plute. Down the front stretch, it's a drag race. Bounty, Caster line, Plute. Who is going to get it at the line? It looks like Sean Bounty. It is, in fact, the 34 goes 3 for 3. Sean Bounty, half a car length, is the margin of victory for Sean Bounty in the 34. Another great race for driver of the 34. 3 for 3 in the NSRA 5-Star Cut Super Speedway Series. That is a difficult feat to pull off.
He's on the oldest equipment at the front here. With the amount of cautions we've had, can he make it on gas?
Really great and really hard to answer question that I'll throw back to you.
I think he might, but then again, if Race Control holds true to their promise, then we might see more of a green flag run here to the end, and that might cause issues for him when it comes to fuel economy.
Who's impressed you the most tonight?
Who's impressed me the most? That's a hard question. Of course, Ryan Truex has led the majority of laps, but he does have a contender with Sean Bounty. I think Bounty is starting to get closer to leading about as much laps as Ryan Truex did. And with all these cautions, this is really calling into question, can Bounty make it to the end? And
Bounty continuing to lead the way, 89 laps led so far. Jurassic moves to second, Ryan Truex back to third. What can you do in the span if you are Jurassic at this mark?
it really all weighs down on Bounty. I mean, it just depends on how good he is on these restarts. And I think he's proved that he is capable of separating himself from the rest of the group.
Coming to the TLC restart zone, Bounty has played the restarts perfectly all night. Nerditude's green flag. Jurassic, though, times it up to keep the inside. Can he stick it in there? No, he can't.
That was about as good as Jurassic could have done there. I mean, he still has a chance here. If he could just get to the back bumper of the 35, maybe just move him a little bit, muscle him a little bit.
The tire difference, 50 laps between the two of them. Lots of them under caution. Bounty trying to hold on for 5 more circuits. Coming up to 5 laps to go from Martinsville.
He's also got the pressure of Ryan Truex right there behind him. Ryan Truex putting a lot of pressure on Jurassic all over the back bumper right now.
All behind him.
That Cherry around.
No caution, we stay green. Cherry able to save it. Cherry gets moving. He drops out of the top 10. Up in the front, Ryan Truex looking for second. Underneath Jurassic. Jurassic lets him have it.
Yeah, I think the Jurassic was just like, he's putting a lot of pressure on me. Let's go ahead and let him go. You see Tyler Truex slow on the bottom, heavy damage.
Tyler Truex back to the pit lane. 3 to go from the paperclip.
Can we finish this under green? Do we end up having a possible green-white checker scenario? Ryan Truex closing in on Sean Bounty. If he wins this race, that will make 4 on the season. He gets up to the back bumper.
Ryan Truex led the first 94 laps. Now he wants to take the lead back. Under 2 laps to go. To the bumper nearly. Coming on the back straightaway. Bounty trying to play defense.
Coming to the white flag.
Coming up to 1 to go. Presented by RL Productions. Will it be Bounty or will it be Truex? Ryan Truex deeper on the brakes. Looking for the arc out of 2.
I think it's Bounty. He's got a couple corners left that Truex does. You see he goes high. He's trying to do the diamond line to build momentum, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Sean Bounty wins this race.
Sean Bounty takes the checker flag, wins the Enhanced Performance Nutrition 225. Well, that was a night. It was a good night, though, if you were Sean Bounty. Strategy worked out well for the 35. Not every day you hold off a NASCAR Xfinity Series driver to the checkered.
You want to win. I mean, this series has so many talented drivers, so many drivers that are well-respected, I'd say, in the NASCAR community, whether they're being tire changers, crew chiefs, engineers, actual NASCAR drivers. You want to win here. I mean, this really garners a lot of respect, I'd say honor, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. If you win at Talladega, especially in this series with a 42-car field, it means everything that you survived and you were the top of the top.
So we're going to be starting our last green-white checkered.
And now you see
that we're getting right into this race.
And now you see this by a lot of drivers down the apron. Fuel strategy, without question, is going to be an issue here.
And this is a lot of ways, I'd say, paralleling what we saw in the NASCAR race on Sunday.
Yes, absolutely.
They did the same thing on Sunday. So, I mean, you could tell that
I mean,
they're desperate. I mean, they're trying to make that desperate call to say, hey, I want to win this race. I don't care if I don't have enough gas to do a burnout.
the one I'm concerned on the most is Sean Bowney, because he has not pitted since lap 78. He is working 31 laps on a tank of fuel, the longest we've seen anyone go. He's all good. Oh no, it ends the race. Now Sean Bowney here in this situation, he doesn't have this win really locked up as another car sideways, but Bowney does not have this win locked up. He's got to get to the checkered flag.
He has to be able to go
He's still clutching.
pace speed. Is he going pace speed?
He's good. He's good. He's catching up to the pace car right now. This is where it's going to get interesting off turn 4.
Look at that. He goes down to the apron to save
Good call.
more gas.
He has been the clutch the entirety of 3 and 4.
I mean, he is winning the race exactly like Kyle Busch did on Sunday, essentially. Look at that. We got a slow car on the apron there, taking a tow.
Bowney's still good.
He's still good.
He may need a
This
push
is
to
a long
get to
front
victory
stretch.
lane if he can get this done.
Yeah. And what a way to win a race. No gas going to be left to do a burnout here, that's for sure, as he has about a little less than 100 feet to get to the start-finish line.
He's got it.
And I think he does. Yeah, I think he's out of gas right now. Is he going to be able to do a burnout?
I don't think he'll be able to, but can you believe it? He went 35 laps on a tank of fuel and got it done. That's
longer than anybody. That's longer than anybody has went.
And I can confirm.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he win last week's race as well?
Yes, he did.
So that's 2 in a row in 2 different race cars for Sean Bowney.
Bowney's still your leader, and now you have to think about the gas mileage.
Yeah, that's a good point. We really didn't think about that. If we have unlimited green-white checker, eventually these guys are going to run out of gas. I mean, especially Sean Bowney. He, I think, has got a lot of laps on his equipment right now. 24 to be exact. Yeah, he is in danger of running out of gas very soon.
For the second GWC, he's been a front runner all night.
Yeah, and that's really saying something, too. I mean, you know, this race has seen a lot of comers and goers, Justin, but he's been up here all night. I mean, he really has been.
Gonna ask the quick question, Sean. Getting to the restart, how are you on gas?
Actually pretty good. I should be at least half a lap good.
Only half a lap.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay, thank you for the context.
That's what I figured.
That's Sean Bowney confirming he might be out of gas by the end of this if we don't get to the checkered.
Yeah, so I think if we have one more caution, he is not going to make it.
So Sean Bowney looking to come and take the checker flag, it looks here. The 20.
I'll tell you, if he had one more green-white checker too, he would not be the winner.
Checker flag waves. Sean Bowney gets the luck of the fuel tank and finishes the Casecracker 200 under caution to win the 2023 edition, as here comes Chariot. Everybody looks to congratulate. And Bowney was really the only consistent presence in that top 5, it seemed.
He really was. I mean, he was every time you looked at the field, he was up in the front. I mean, he's a wheel man. I mean, that's not a surprise to me. I mean, he's always up front. He's one of the guys that can really go toe-to-toe with anybody in the series.
So Bowney out there now, we'll see what this position puts him in, but a little bit of late strategy that we weren't expecting. Sees Pilot now come in from second, so Sean Bowney now trying to defy all the odds and make it as far as anybody else has and try to stretch it out to the end. Just shy of the halfway point was not enough for the number 88. The last time we saw Sean Bowney in pit road, lap number 46. And again, they came down for service at lap 4 or 5 under the yellow, so you're looking at making it about 39 laps on fuel. When it came down pit road, there was about 37 to go, so he might be at that 2 or 3 lap advantage from pitting a little bit later. May put him in the catbird seat. We'll still wait and see. Closing in on 15 laps to go, and the 34, the only one remaining that has not come down pit road for a second time under green. Everybody has completed at least 2 stops, including the first stop under the yellow.
This is going to be the battle on the speedway for the race lead once that 34 comes in. I really don't think, Evan, that he can really make it. So I'm thinking you're looking at the top 2 running right here. You got Chris Bassini just about 2 seconds behind them. Jorgensen around 7 to 8 seconds behind them. But I think this is going to be the battle for the lead and for the win back here.
We'll see. They are making up a little bit of time on Bowney. There's no question they're not going to be able to catch up to him unless the 34 does not have enough fuel to make it all the way through to the end of this race. 19.7 seconds is a daunting task. Sean Bowney has plenty of time to work with to back off of that truck to make sure the fuel numbers make it to the end.
Yeah, he does. And Sean Bowney, what I'm hearing through his spotter is he maybe have enough to go to the end. This is going to be really interesting. He's been giving up a lot of time these last couple laps. He's still got an 18-second lead, so that's still plenty of time to give He is 10 to go at the line right there. So currently still holds an 18-second lead over Christian Peterson, Matt Quick. And he's running about a second and a half slower right now than those two. But that really doesn't matter. 10 laps, that doesn't compute, Evan. That's around 13 seconds maybe, even if he stays on his slowing streak. So I look, if Sean Bounty could just hold on, not get into trouble, not hit a wall or anything, he may be our winner here tonight.
And he has a big advantage because in the A, not only does he have help from the guys on top of the pit box making the calls for him and strategizing and figuring out the game plan, but he can watch the numbers inside that truck, how many gallons of fuel he's using up every single lap time. He knows exactly how many gallons of fuel is left in that truck, so he can continue to monitor those numbers and really run it so he's got nothing left right when he hits the checkered line, which is good because down to 14.2 seconds, you can tell that he's definitely trying to balance those two things.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think the time, there's just too much time right there. Even if he backs it down even a little bit more to make it on the last couple of laps, he'll still be all right. So he's looking good right now. He crosses the start-finish line right there, and he's only going to have about 7 laps left to get this thing done. So these other guys, they'd have to make up 2 seconds a lap as of right now to make it to at least catch him. That's not to pass him, that's to catch him. So I think Sean Bounty's right now doing what he does best, and that's saving some fuel and getting the job done.
Just 3 laps to go at the Kansas Speedway. Peterson to shave a little bit more time off. He goes down to the grass. The gap this time by goes to 9.1 to 8.1. Still at that distance. Sean Bounty has plenty of time to back it off. And I think if there was any question of being short on fuel by a lap or two, he's had plenty of time. He's given up over 10 seconds of time, indeed, to get enough fuel to the end. It looks like he might just be able to stretch it out to the end. We have seen in the past, though, some guys run out of fuel on the final laps of these races, so you can't call it before it's done. But Sean Bounty has a couple of things working for him, and the ability to give up time to back off the truck as much as he had is certainly a huge luxury that he's utilizing.
Oh, he has to utilize it right now, and he's got to be careful with these faster guys coming up behind him, like Mark Jorgensen Jr. now making the pass to get himself one of those laps back. Now he's in that 8th spot, but Sean Bounty, he's getting it done right now, and he's going to see the white flag this time. Final lap, he's only got a mile and a half to do it, and he's got 7 seconds to hold him off.
The white flag waves, the next flag could end the race, and we go on with that 34 of Sean Bounty one more time down into turns 1 and 2. A little bit of traffic in front of him right now. Mark Jorgensen Jr. not going to be a factor, and with a 6-second advantage back to Christian Peterson, who's going to have to fight for P2 behind Sean Bounty from 14th on the grid and all the way at the back of the line in the practice session. He'll play the strategy game to the T. First career Rod Car Truck to a win. Checkered flag waves, and the winner at Kansas.
Now he'll play the top side. Can Matt Cherry cash in? Oh, Cherry's off. He's out of fuel. Here comes Matt Quick. 35 Sawyer out, works the outside. Here comes Sean Bounty. Bounty wrecking across the line will take home the Ryan Sadusky Memorial.
One more time going into turn 3.
Turn 3 for the final time here tonight at Daytona for the duels here. Sim 500 Monday Night Money Series presented by Trans Service. Sean Bounty comes out of turn 4. Is anybody going to be able to go on the outside? Here we go. Corbin goes high. They're going to be a drag race to the line, but Sean Bounty's going to pull it off. Sean Bounty pulled this one off here tonight. Awesome, awesome finish to the race.
I can't believe the big one did not happen. That's the only thing I got left. That's a great Daytona finish. I mean, 2 teammates tried to do it. 96 said, you know what, I'm going to try to win it on the bottom coming into the tri-oval. Just didn't have enough momentum. 34 did everything he needed to do. Sat on the pole, controlled the race for most of it, and that's play racing art right there. That's all I got.
Move to the dark gate. Sean Bounty, a 3rd-time winner. He wins at Darlington.
What a fantastic performance there from Sean Bounty. Just took it easy, showed patience, showed wisdom,